Here we go. Jamie Stedo Stedman, local personality, local to where? Orange, New South Wales. That's where. Hi, Stedo.
Hello, Dan, or shall I call you Ashley? It says Ashley on my screen.
That's all
Would you
right.
prefer Dan or Ashley? You
Well,
tell me.
look, she's the owner of the account. I guess I should change that.
Okay.
I
Well, it's
could
up to you.
change that. No, I
Mm,
refuse. I refuse now.
good. You
Um,
do that.
Stedo's
Local
been,
personality. That's interesting.
yeah. Let's let's go through your podcasting credentials. There's more lately, but I mean, first of all, years ago it was sports with a Z on the end, wasn't it? Well, that was fun.
It was. Yeah, we touched base on some of that stuff, which was good fun.
Did
Um,
sports,
then had my own there for a little while, but it just got a bit. It is something I do want to bring back. Hosting my own podcast, but it just time heavy at the moment. Um, Outside of that, I've been on a quite a number of podcasts, different podcasts across the spectrum recently. More focused on the work I currently do around domestic violence and coercive control than anything else. Bit of mindset and mental health stuff here and there.
we hate coercive control. But your podcast was called Whole Human, and it was
Yes,
good with Jamie
it
Stedman,
was.
and it's still available to listen
Oh
to.
yes, it's still
Re-
there, and I'd probably bring it back at some stage.
you probably will.
Maybe I'll put it on. Maybe I'll put this on there, and that would be the kickoff.
Well, I don't know that we're going to get very whole humany, but anyway, I mean, we could get
You don't
whole
know.
humany. You don't
You
know with
never know.
us. We're just a couple of crazy dudes out there on the internet.
What else have we done, Dan? What about the ridiculous thing you've been sharing on Facebook recently?
Oh yeah, Stedo's Color City. That
Oh
was
dear.
great. I don't know how many
Yeah, it
episodes
was
we
a
did. It
good
was
fun.
about six or eight.
Yeah, yes.
So can you remember places we visited?
I remember that we visited the large flagpole, um, and
Classic episode. Uh, the visitor centre, which is now gone
was
and
it
be replaced by a far inferior building.
funkier? Yes. Where else? Oh, we went up the mountain, tried to walk down Federal Falls in the fog. Couldn't even see each other. It was that ridiculous.
It was a rough day, that one. We did
Oh
Ophir
yeah.
Gold.
And
We
then
did
down
Cook
behind the
Park.
pool, the creek, the Cook
Yeah,
Park.
Blackman's Swamp Creek, which
Oh,
is
that's right.
words
Yes.
I don't even like to put together. But anyway, that's what it
No,
was. That's
it's
what it
what
is.
it's called. Yes.
Yeah, I suppose so. Anyway, well, look, it was a lot of fun, and certain community groups, um, championed by Cole Manning, want it brought back. So hopefully he can
Well,
raise some sponsorship.
yes. I mean, he's well enough off to have supported it himself. He should stop pretending and just get on with it.
2,500 per episode is all it'll take.
And not a tiny bit more.
Yeah, no, that'll be
Um,
good.
yeah. Outside of that, mate, lots of different things going on. Like there's work with council, which is interesting, and I don't know everything else.
Yeah,
Trying
it
to
was
be
probably
a
too much you can't share about work with council because it's probably inappropriate, but you're working with council. You're a councillor.
I am a counsellor. There's plenty that I can share. Nothing that really is going to make this podcast more interesting. So I
Yeah,
will
no, you
say,
just,
however, the whole bike lane thing. Can we just settle down a bit?
is there
Anyway.
an upset about the bike lane?
Oh, there's something in the local rag about the government wants to spend money on bike lanes and they're going to go up the main street of Orange, and it's just not something that's ever going to happen. And I wish people would read the stuff properly. But
Yeah, well,
here
look,
we
it's,
are, Dan.
mm, pardon me, smacks of Lord's Place redevelopment.
Well, it's not a council decision, mate.
Yeah,
Where
yeah,
the
sure,
state
but I mean,
government chooses what they want to do with the money on the roads they own, and all we can do is go, okay, we can certainly bang drums and make some noise, but if they
yeah,
came in and decided they wanted to do it, that's that.
I guess,
It'd be
when
stupid.
you,
It'd be absolutely silly, but
are you,
you know,
are you
whatever.
happy to chat briefly about Lord's Place since you weren't directly involved? or indirectly involved.
Yeah, I thought the concept of Lord's Place was really, really good. But it was never going to work with a small budget because if you want to, in Orange Den, you may or may not remember that in the summer it gets quite warm and in the winter it gets quite cold. And if you're going to
And in the
promote,
summer, it gets quite cold.
and in the summer it gets quite cold, and in the winter it gets mildly annoying. Um, and it rains a bit and snows and hails and all the other things. So if you're going to promote outdoor dining, outdoor meeting places, you have to have all that in consideration. It has to be shady, it has to be sheltered. We just didn't do it well. And again, I really liked the idea. I thought the idea of it and the concept was great, but it didn't work. And there wasn't the budget. Like if I'm going to have a meeting down there these days, I want to be able to plug my computer in.
Sure.
I want Wi-Fi. I don't like. I know we can actually get Wi-Fi, free Wi-Fi in the main CBD, which I was unaware of until quite recently. So things like that just weren't taken into consideration at all. The outdoor dining spaces were going to be the responsibility of the businesses. I don't think that's fair when it's thrust upon them. I think it should have been council owned, council managed. And of course, then they decided very cleverly to just, oh, we've got no money left, so let's paint the road, which was,
Yeah.
madness. Didn't work. Looks horrible, was horrible.
Yeah, because, it's going to deteriorate very quickly, and you wouldn't need to be very smart to work that out. Like I worked that out pretty quickly, and I'm not very smart. And I thought, oh, they're going to come back about every 6 months and give this a touch up, but it's really sort of every 6 weeks sort of thing. And even after 6 weeks, it's going to look pretty ratty. So
And it did straight away. It got dirty and like just it was a really I don't very ill thought out.
when
Uh,
these things happen in CBD areas, they generally go from this sort of thing to then full on mall. Then they sort of close off either sides, don't they?
yeah, and I
And
think they,
hmm,
they want to promote all of that sort of stuff. And again, I'm all for doing it different. I think, look, if do you know, and people get the shits about this, and I'm okay with that. But I would have made that a one-way street, made only parking only down one side, and then promoted the meeting places, sheltered eateries and whatnot somewhere. And people go, oh no, but it would have worked it out. I mean, the power Orange has is in the fact that if you can't find a car park, just turn left, go around the block.
hmm.
It's built on a really well planned out grid, so a bit of a pain in the bum, but it's not. It's certainly not life changing like some people would like to pretend.
I thought the most obvious place to be a mall would be Anson Street outside Woolies and outside whatever that what do we want to call that now? What do we call that?
The city centre there.
Yeah, is it still the city centre? Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I
No.
believe so. Yeah,
But it's
yeah,
but it's just
probably.
not attractive enough. It's just not attractive enough to be
It,
a mall. That's the problem.
no, and there's a again. I don't know that we needed it, but had it been a bit better planned out, probably it'd still be there, right? So we had to spend money to build it and then spend money to tear it down, which is just madness. But anyway,
I
here we
walked
are
past one of the big
talking about
pots. I walked past one of the big pots the other day, and I thought, can't knock them. It is a big pot.
it. The
It was a big
I think
pot
you
and there
could,
were
yeah,
plants in it. And I thought, if that was the objective, you've nailed it. I guess the proof of concept in a way was McNamara Lane, the McNamara Lane bit in McNamara Street.
yeah,
And when they were proposing that, because I'm on some email chain which
which
citizens
you
that
like.
get emailed when you want to do something, when council wants to do something like that, I thought, yeah, okay, that sounds like a thing, and let's see him do it then. I was broadly optimistic about that, but now when you drive down it, you think, well, this is much the same as my previous experience of McNamara Lane. A lot, not too much difference. There's not a lot of festivals going on in the car park there, and the little container shops aren't used that much.
No, those
Or
little
am I
pop-up
wrong?
shops, when you get the right ones in there, they're good.
Yeah.
And excuse me, I guess the businesses that rent them out or whatever happens there, they they do so believing that it's going to be a success. Once again, mate, I just think that there's those little enclaves where you can sit and eat, but you're either in the boiling heat or exposed to the cold, and I just think it's kind of badly planned out.
It's hard sitting outside in Orange. Even in high summer, you can get down to 10 or 12 degrees, and that's just too cold. It's too cold to sit out
But for
in.
old people like you, yes,
Well, I
but
know. I mean, but in summer, you're dressed in summer clothes, and then you go to have a
yeah, so
meal,
it's a
and
bit
then,
chilly, right?
yeah, so you think, well, should I bring a jacket? But then you're confused because it's January.
And again, you just, I don't know. If we're going to do that sort of stuff, I envisioned. I've been, I don't know, down on. Trying to think of the street in Sydney, but it's all outdoor dining with the plastic walls,
Igloos?
which don't
Oh,
look
that sort
particularly
of thing.
pretty,
Ah,
but
yes.
they got the heating and that in there, so you can do it. I just thought we didn't do it very well, pretty much.
Yeah, I think some people think about let's celebrate what you can do outside in Orange more. So let's have more wineries, more park stuff, more um, functions, festivals, and stuff like that, which is
And
council
I
has been
love,
very good about supporting, I believe.
well, I think so too, and the Zest Fest, the success of Zest Fest, and I would like to be able to tell you what that stood for, Zest Fest, but I don't know, so please don't ask me. But
Orange zest, orange
I
zest.
don't know. I don't know. The government wanted to give communities large sums of money to promote outdoor experiences and, in particular, live music. And we won the tender. Orange won the tender for that last year, and it was a great success. So we've been awarded similar monies for the next 2 years, which is fantastic. But the great thing is that we've closed off the streets surrounding Robertson Park. So you can walk. It just made it a really wholesome experience. And I think this year's will be even better because some of the music's going over spilling over into the North Quarter as well. So,
Hmm.
South Quarter, I should say,
Yep.
just in over there. So, it again, that I love that we the forethought's been put into just shutting the streets down and making it a bigger festival atmosphere.
RIP North Court. So many
Yeah,
memories.
well, it'll come back. Just won't be on the bigger stage, right?
Yeah, okay. All right. Great. Well, I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, well, Zestfest should be good.
Sounds like it.
Zestfest is something that's happening. I'll be there. You'll be there.
Yes, I'll be there as well. I was had Isabella Grace with me last year, and she had a great time. Apparently,
Ah,
because she walked away from me immediately and
of
spent
course.
time with friends.
As you
So,
would. As you
as you
would.
would, yeah,
Well, San
absolutely.
Cisco are a great band. They're a very experienced band. They've done it for a long time now, and we're going to have a very good show from them, and there'll be others there too. I really wish I
Well,
had it in front of me now.
yeah, me too. I shouldn't have brought it up without having some knowledge.
No,
But
you're
of
fine.
course, I wasn't told what we were going to be talking about. So, thank you. There's also Orange recently won the Tidy Towns Award, which is pretty amazing. And we won the award because of the multiple categories that we've been successful in. And last year's Zestfest was reusable cups for guys drinking soft drink and or alcohol. So there was no wastage, which is pretty cool.
I'm so stupid. These are people who I really
Yes,
enjoy. Alex Lay, George Ellis, Adam Newling, and I don't know Maddie Lane so much. But
excellent. But they've been mentioned, so well done.
San Cisco, Alex Lay, George Ellis, and Adam Newling are really good. I can give them
A test.
multiple thumbs up. And Maddie Jane, well, let's experience. And then the other stages, oh gosh, we've got loads of people there. I would suggest you go to zestfest.com.au and have a look there. There's going to be
Hooray, well done, Dan.
local bevies. art activations. It's going to be loads of stuff. It's a good
Okay.
website. Oh, it's one of those ones that starts moving straight away as soon as you get there. I don't enjoy that. Okay, I'm going to give it 9.5 out of 10 then.
Look, we didn't know that the conversation would go to Zestfest, so you've done really well. Um,
Thanks.
anyway, I don't want to. I
Thanks
don't
for
want to
everything.
be sitting here blowing smoke up council's ass. So there's a few good things happening, but you can't please everyone. So why bother trying?
Can't please everyone. Let's talk a little bit of sports. I know you've not been as engaged with the NRL as you previously have been,
I was still somewhat knowledgeable, I guess, or certainly enjoying.
but most people would say it was one of the best years ever. Um,
Maybe I
hmm.
thought I caught myself enjoying the grand final despite thinking I wouldn't. Yeah, it was a great game, and there was a lot of great games throughout the season. It was probably good that Penrith didn't get into the grand final. They probably aren't thinking that, but it was time for change.
Yeah, well, the top eight. I mean, your Roosters snuck in there, and my
Hmm.
Raiders were finished minor premiers, and then didn't go too well after that. But there was a struck match between them going further. And the Bulldogs, who were pretty good all year, sort of flagged towards the end of the year. That was exciting. The Broncos
Which
came.
made everyone happy, let's be honest.
Yeah, I don't care about the Bulldogs. I don't care whether they
No,
win
not a
win or
jot.
lose. I'm completely
Yeah.
neutral. Um, Broncos came storming back, and we didn't think that would happen, and then they did.
Yes.
Our old mate Roger Rangott Sharks certainly performed well with the cattle
Better
they
than
got.
better than anticipated, but as good as I thought they would.
Yeah, I think that's seemed about right with their roster.
Yeah.
Um, Warriors were a bit of a surprise for me. I didn't expect them to go quite as well. But it sort of flagged towards the end of the year, which is normal when you've got injuries and also you're not the most elite players,
Mm.
which I think also happened to the Raiders. I just sort of thought they played their grand final in round 26 or something, or whatever the one was when it went was it siding with the Broncos.
Yeah.
And Panthers were Panthers. They were finished seventh on the
Well,
on the
coming
main
stone
table.
cold, it was a pretty amazing turnaround from they got those guys. Not
Yeah,
unexpected though with the roster. Only had to get them on the paddock, right?
yeah. Well, that's right. I was just about to say that. I mean, they had the players, so they just needed to get the players on the field, and they were going to be good because they know how to win.
They certainly do.
What are you tipping for the Roosters next year, if you care?
I always care. I just as long as they go good and try hard. They look. They probably exceeded my expectations this particular season, considering the amount of people they'd lost off the roster. Um, Joey Manu, Joseph Suaalii, Jared Warrior-Hargreaves. It's it's a lot of footy.
It's a lot to lose.
Um, come good. Still no talk about whether Daly Cherry Evans is actually playing with the Roosters.
I was wondering about that yesterday, but
I don't really want him to, but I understand the concept. I think he's kind of just looking for what comes next in his career from a coaching perspective. So he's
yeah,
sussed out sussed out the Roosters for that. I reckon
yes,
it'd be
I
it'll
fully
be a very
expect him
highly
to
paid
not
water boy.
play. I fully expect
Yeah,
him to not play and just go into an assistant coaching role.
that's what I reckon too.
Because Sea Eagles in particular, well, I just call them Manly, but Manly and
Mm.
Dolphins in particular crapped the bed towards the end of the season, and that really helped you guys. Not
What the
that you
Roosters?
guys didn't play well towards the end of the season.
Yes, we deserved. We did good, and that was enough. Getting to the
Yeah.
eight was a win.
Anyway, Kyle Manning's podcast, the Orange Juice podcast. Have you been listening? Be honest.
I've listened to bits and pieces.
Okay, good. Anyway, look, it's a great podcast, but they have the what do they have? What's the sponsor called? Starts
I've
with
no
an
idea.
M. Starts with an M. Oh God, this is terrible. The
It's good.
Anyway, look, they have the something minute. They're starting with them, and we're going to have the McLeod's tires minutes. Do you remember the McLeod's tires? No,
Not even a bit.
it went away in the early 80s. Dad used to work for McLeod's tires. I don't think he was responsible. They
For
they
the
did a lot of
eyes.
Michelin tires. Oh, it was right there, and then it went away. Anyway, look, that's what happens when you get 55. You sometimes forget things. Anyway,
Yes, yes, sometimes.
The McLeod's tires minute. Are you ready, Stedo?
Yeah.
What's the best pasta shape?
Spaghetti.
Close. Elbows. Easier to
No,
eat.
no. Easy to eat if you're using sticks.
Yeah, sure. This is a controversial one. Ladies cricket or ladies ball sports, whether it be rugby union or league.
Oh, I don't know.
Just for you.
And at the higher level, I'm up to watching a bit of rugby and the cricket.
Rugby and the cricket. Yes. Well, I do league cricket. I'll do soccer. Any interest in ladies soccer? Female soccer?
No,
No, that's
but
right.
not
We have
any
no
sort.
interest in
Not
soccer in general, is there, from you?
really. I'll watch some of the EPL and stuff like that, but not much, and
Favorite
certainly not on purpose.
favorite orange eatery?
Alfio's at a pinch.
Oh,
If I
really?
was forced to take you out for dinner, that's probably where I'd go, just because I'd been doing it for a very long time. Haven't really um haven't I don't know what else. I'd probably nah got nothing. I'd probably go to the parky for a feed.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Bit busy for me, but
Mm,
I'm nearly
mm,
60.
yeah, so is everything else. So
McGrath. That's
where
it. It's the McGrath minute from Cole Manning's.
oh, of
Yeah, so
course, right.
it just
Yes.
flew
Well done.
out of my brain. One
You
of the
did good.
best,
Lucky we've
certainly
seen you
one
back.
of the best real estate agencies around. You could agree with that.
I
Anyway, we're
will
having the
read.
McLeod's tires minute here.
Mm,
So what did I ask you? A favorite
eatery.
eatery? Yeah, sure.
During the
What's a
night is like Alfio's, but
so you?
during the day, like
Hmm.
coffee and breakfast these days is more important to me than dinner.
I thought your body
So
was a temple. I didn't know you were. Were you off caffeine at some stage?
no, no, I should, but I no. I'm a coffee slut.
Oh my
I will have
God.
coffee anywhere with anyone at any time.
I've been having about one coffee a month.
Mm.
I've got a condition where when I drink coffee, a lot of urine tries to escape my body quickly, and I've got
You've got a condition where you don't want to spend money.
no, no, no,
That's
no,
not
no. This is I'm trying
different.
to, I'm trying to share with you, Jamie. So when so that happens, and then I've got a kidney with a cyst, and when the urine tries to
Mm.
get out too fast, it hurts. So I generally avoid coffee. Look,
Oh,
this
well,
is
that's no
this
good.
is this is the
It's
McLeod's
workers
tires
all and well
minute.
into you.
It's
Um, but yes, so breakfast of choice, groundstone or agrestic, just because both are good.
Grandstands near work, isn't it? For you,
Well,
is it?
for me, kinda.
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
down the road a bit.
But you don't mind walking around. I often see you walking around.
Yeah, I like walking around.
I
Not,
know it's you. When I'm approaching you from the back, I know that tush anywhere.
it still rocks. Everything else is a bit no good, but it still works well.
Uh, so what about hat? What about hat choice? Are you a cap guy or are you like a big flapped
Yeah,
brimmed
just
guy?
caps. I can't do. I would
Mm.
love to be a wide brim guy. The Akubras, but not an Akubra, but that style.
A sun hat.
I just can't. Yeah, well, whatever. A fedora would be good, maybe. But, you really
Even when
see.
you were a young bloke and you used to sort of have to wear a cricket hat because you'd die otherwise. I thought you looked stupid with a wide brimmed hat. I'm going to agree with you on that. I did think you rocked it.
I'm not a massive fan of the wide brim stuff for some reason, and I mean, I wear a cap right throughout the year these days, like quite literally in winter just to keep my head warm, and in
Yeah.
summer to keep the sun from it.
Did you ever think about becoming a cricket umpire?
No, no,
Oh,
not at
right.
all.
Thought that would have been down your alley. You like
No,
telling
I
people what
couldn't.
to do.
No, I'd be telling them what not to do. No, that's not out. Go away.
Not out, go away. Yeah, very
Yeah,
good. That would have been great.
no,
And
not my thing.
so generally we go to there's a sore, it's a sore point in our house. So generally we go to the pink test in Sydney,
Mm.
and we go for one of the days down there. And we thought about getting tickets, and that's where we went wrong. We should have just got them instead of
Oh
thinking
yeah,
about
because
them. So we'll miss out this year. But I mean, are you looking forward to the cricket season?
I am very, very much looking forward to the cricket. Yeah, probably more than I should be. I enjoy the Ashes a lot. So yes, very much looking forward to that kicking off. Talking about the pink test, Daniel, I wish to take the opportunity to talk about the pink stumps ladies match that's on I want to say 26th of October. It'll be next weekend, I believe,
Yeah, the wife's
or is it
playing.
November? I can't remember. It's one of those months on one of those days.
My wife's playing.
Yes, good. So what a good concept.
This time we're going to tell her keep those hands together, fingers up, hands together.
Why did she spill one?
She got beamed.
Oh dear.
You probably don't remember, but of course, me being closer to the source, I do remember.
Yes, yes. No, I don't remember, but yep, I can see how it would happen.
Yeah, that's all right. It was a hard catch. But anyway, look,
Mm.
she's all the better for it. She's all the better for
Maybe,
it.
maybe.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
look, I think if anything's coming out of this conversation is a big love for Zestfest coming up.
well, Zestfest is. I'm very much looking forward to it. It's a good concept. We've done really well as a community to secure the funding, and the guys behind it, like the council staff behind organising all that, are doing an amazing job. So good on them,
Who
and good
applies for
on
stuff like
us.
that? Is like there one person responsible, or is a
Oh,
whole crew?
there's well, I couldn't tell you that, but there's a team, and well, it could be a team of two for all I know. But um, let's move away from that, Dan, because I don't know.
Oh, that's all right. No,
There's
I
a
was just,
there's a
I was just, I was
well,
just,
there would be a
just
crew of
sounds
them, but
hard.
it would be hard, yes. Um, Trickle down from the director, obviously, and into that space. But I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. But
I'm
yeah, it
moving
would
away
be,
from the whole page. That's it. I'm off.
yeah,
I'm
good
off the
idea.
page now. Well, Jamie Stedman, well, it's good to catch up and good to kick back off my podcast.
With some,
And
with some talk about all sorts of different stuff.
with some rambling.
You should, you should post as part of this, Dan, all the links to Stedo's Colour City. It's only a matter of time before it's picked up by Stan or one of the other very knowledgeable, clever, well-funded streaming services.
Yeah, that'd be great. I think we should
Like
definitely
they
get
want
some money.
two old douchebags podcast. Oh dear,
Yeah,
what
it
we were
was
thinking.
um, it was a mad time. I don't know why I did it. I bought a video camera and I wanted to do something with it, so
Well,
we
that's the other
did.
thing people don't understand. We weren't using mobile phones because we didn't have them.
Yeah, well, we had mobile phones with some sort of video capability, but it wasn't going to be up to snuff. And because
These
a
days,
lot
you
of
just
a
still
lot of the sports recordings are lost to time, unfortunately. But I know I captured some and I put them on my SoundCloud vault, where I
yeah,
store all the stuff and pay $20 a month to keep it forever. So I'll put that link into if I can find some sports stuff. I mean, it'll only be about 2013 or 2014.
it'd
What's
be
happening
very
in the footy
not
and the cricket?
interesting. Be very uninteresting.
Well, you never know. It might be
Extremely
great.
uninteresting.
There's videos too.
Is there?
I remember we got in one of your cricketing mates, a young bloke. He was a big fella. I think he was the captain of our own city at the time. Can you think of him? You can't remember your friend.
No.
Oh,
Well, you
anyway.
just described humans
Hey,
I know. He
look,
was once
anyway,
young, quite big,
yeah.
and he's a cricketer. But like that, you've nailed that down to about 300 people.
Anyway, look, there's some videos of those up too. I don't think they've got a lot of interest for anyone, but you never know.
Hey, who knows? Sounds like
Okay,
a thing.
thanks, Stedo. We're going to
Righto.
sign off. I don't want you to go away immediately. I'm going to stop recording.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.
Thank you.
Bye.